right, boys. I got a video here. I don't want to make this video, but I feel, I don't know, I'm just going to roll it off the tongue. I'm not going to edit the video or nothing or the commentary. But after we lost in the Coppa Italia final against Napoli, I don't know what to say, man. Like, who do we blame? Who do we blame? Take a second and think. Who do we blame? Do we blame Sarri? Do we blame Ronaldo? Do we blame Pjanic? Dybala? Who do we blame? Because Pjanic, he disappeared the entire game. He was nowhere to be found. Ronaldo, as Luca Toni said in an interview a day after the game, Ronaldo couldn't dribble past one player. He couldn't do nothing. He should have scored in the first couple minutes there too, but it was unlike Ronaldo to just kick it straight at the goalkeeper. So it was a poor finish. And Dybala, what did he do? Not much of note, not really anything. But our best players out of that match was Buffon, De Ligt, maybe Bonucci, Sandro. They all played pretty well. Now Sarri, I don't know, man. I don't know. What are we going to do? If we sack him, there's nobody to bring him. Who are we going to bring in? Who? There's nobody else out there. Pochettino? He's unproven, really. Yeah, so he had a couple good seasons with Spurs. What has he done before that? Nothing. There's no one else out there for the job. We need a big name. Somebody, I would say Pep Guardiola, but obviously that's not going to happen. But we need a big name. But there's no play style. Juventus has no play style. We've got nothing. We can't score a goal. We're lucky we get a shot on target. One shot on target. I'm happy. The defense was solid. The midfield was all right. Just once we get to the other side of the pitch there and we start attacking, we don't know what to do. All the creativity is gone. We pass the ball back. We try to whip in across. That's it. There's nothing. There's no link-up play. Nothing. We don't have nothing. There's nothing else to say. All we do is some step-overs, try to cross the ball, take a long shot, get blocked, go off for a corner, repeat. There's nothing in our game. We have no play style. Look at Napoli. They play like shit, for the most part. They counterattack, but they were solid in the back, and they knew what they were doing. They almost scored in the 92nd minute, but an incredible save stopped them from Buffon. Just doesn't make sense. With the players we got on the team, you would expect better, right? Now, is it the tactics? Lack of motivation? Some players just need new scenery? I don't know. But it's rough. Pjanic is not good anymore. For us, at least. Maybe if he went somewhere else, he could recapture the magic. But with us, no. He's done. Bentancur, I don't blame him. He's perfect. He's fine. He's growing. He's going to be good. He is good. But then you get to Dybala. Why is he a winger? Why is he playing on the wings? What's with the formation? The player selection, the formation, all suspect from Sarri. The substitution suspect. Why are you going to bring on Bernardeschi? Why? Bernardeschi for Pjanic? Bernardeschi's a winger. Why are you putting him in the midfield? He's not even a good winger. Why? What the fuck is he going to do in the midfield? I don't understand the thinking. There's got to be someone else on that bench that could do something more than Bernardeschi in the midfield. And what's our play style? There's no play style. Sorry, ball. I haven't seen that since we played Napoli in the second game of the season. There ain't nothing else anywhere. We don't got nothing. Pass the ball back. All we do is hold possession. Teams are not scared of us. And that's a real problem. All they got to do, park the bus, hit the counter, and eventually they'll score. Don't even get me started on the penalty to selection. Danilo second. What has Danilo done? He can't shoot. Dude, why? I don't understand that. Why would you have Danilo take the second pen? It blows my mind. I don't get it. So do I think Sarri will be sacked? I don't think so. It's not like us to just be one and done with a coach. But if we lose Serie A and don't win the title, and we get knocked out by Lyon, I think there's a strong possibility Sarri might be out the door. I really do. Because you go from last year, even with Allegri, man, the last season, we played like shit. But we won Serie A. We got to the last 8 in Champions League, almost beat Ajax. To go into this. To get into the Coppa Italia final, playing like shit, losing. Barely leading Serie A by 1 point. Losing to Lyon 1-0 after the first leg in Champions League. Against Lyon, man. A team a couple years ago we would be smashing like 4-0 at least. So maybe we need some fresh players and a new striker, midfield. We need something. I don't know if it's Sarri's fault. I don't know if he's got the tools. If he's got the right players. I just don't get it. Allegri is more defensive. He couldn't get anything out of him last season, but he did the years before. Sarri's more attacking. And he can't get nothing. It's got to be the formation. Something. But I don't know who's got the answers, or I don't know how long Sarri's got to figure it out. But if you don't win everything, man, he is going to go. And who's going to replace him? I don't know. I want to give him another chance, but if we go a season without a trophy, that might be it. That's going to be the kibosh on him. And I feel bad for him because he worked really hard to get here. But you can't win nothing with this squad. We have one of the deepest squads in Europe. And you're telling me we have no play style? There's teams with lesser players than us that are zipping the ball around everywhere, scoring goal. And here we are, just holding possession, trying to take long shots because we can't create anything. Corner after corner. The game against Milan, we had 26 shots and 12 corners. And what do we get? We got no goals. Because, first, our corners are shit. The balls are terrible into the box. There's just no creativity. And it's frustrating. But as a fan, you watch the game, you're like, oh, man, we play like shit. But maybe next game, that's when we'll kick it in gear. And I've seen that before. We beat Udinese, 4-0 that one game? We get those games, man, where you can see the potential. You can see it like, wow, look at that. This is what we could be. This is what we could do. We could score these goals. We could play like this. Best team in the world, but no. And then you see that potential that one game, you win 4-0, Udinese. Then the next game, you can't get a shot on target against like Bologna, stuff like that. Consistency, playing up to what you should be playing to. It boggles my mind. It's got to be lack of motivation. I don't know what it is. But it's there. You see the flashes. You can see the potential of the players. The players are there. They're good enough. They're great. But they can't get it done. We've seen it. They can't maintain it. Now, is that Sarri's fault? 50-50, man. If he can't motivate them to play up to the high standard they're used to playing at, then he's got to go. If they don't listen to him and they don't give a fuck what he's saying, he's got to go. But if they do listen and they're not playing good enough, then it's the players and not Sarri's fault. That's the thing. So we'll see how the remaining, 11 games go. Because there's a lot to figure out here. And, man, it ain't easier on the way out here to end the season. We still got to play Lazio again. And let me tell you, we ain't winning that game. But hopefully Champions League back in August. I'm hoping we could get something back for that. Could get something going. And, of course, I think this every year. And we used to always peak around the knockout part of Champions League all the time. We used to start off shitty in the season and then get better, better, better. Now we start off shitty and stay shitty. Is that Sarri's fault? No. Should he be sacked? No. Will he be sacked? Maybe. I just don't see it happening. But if we don't win a trophy, that's catastrophic, and he might go. But that might be too extreme. It might take time. It might take time for this stuff. Who knows? We just gotta see the games. But not winning Sarri Out, losing Coppa Italia, like shit like that. That's tough. And that's not up to our standards. We deserve more. We want more. The players know they should play better. They know. Ronaldo knows. It's the Sarri has had how many games now? And he doesn't know what formation to play everybody. He's constantly changing every game. The players are changing every game. Why is Matuidi in there? He's not doing anything. Put Ramsey in. The player selection and formation selection have been extremely suspect since the first game of the season. And it blows my mind. But what are you supposed to do? He's got all these players and he picks the worst ones every time. Hopefully he rights this ship. And at the end of the season, I'm praising him for bringing it back, winning Serie A, and getting deep in the Champions League, possibly winning it. Or, in a few months, I'm saying how he's been sacked, and I'm wondering who the new manager of Juventus is going to be. That's the problem, and we got a while to find out and figure it out. I'm hopeful, and as always, thank y'all for listening for a long rant here. I think it was 12 minutes, but it feels good after that really shitty defeat. Thank y'all for listening. Bye.